Jean-Luc Joillot is the owner and winemaker of Domaine Jean-Luc Joillot in Pommard, in the southern part of Burgundy. We had a tasting of his wines last night at F. Scott's, and I would say it was one of the best, one of the most successful tastings we've ever had. We had 50 people in the private room at F. Scott's, and everyone just loved Jean-Luc's wines. The one wine that I really wanted to focus on this morning was the 2009 Bourgogne Rouge Passetoutgrain, because I think it's the perfect wine for Thanksgiving dinner. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. But Jean-Luc, tell us a little bit about Domaine Jean-Luc Joillot.
Yes, I was a winemaker in the little village, Pommard, and I make with my wife Lydia 15 hectares and many 20 appellations, like sparkling wine, white wine, and red wine, and example Bourgogne Passetoutgrain, and it's a blend of 70% of Gamay, the cepage we makes the Beaujolais, and 13% of Pinot Noir for the elegance.
So 15 hectares?
15 hectares.
15 hectares is about 35 acres, so small. And you own 35?
18,000 bottles.
18,000 bottles. Yeah, total production 18,000, so 1,500 cases total production from about 35 acres of land that you own. The vineyard.
Yes. All my production.
Right. Small parts of lots of different vineyards.
Yes.
Right.
For the example, for make the Pommard Noison, I have 5 parcels, and it's after the generation and succession, we have many little parcels to make one wine and.
Because of the Napoleonic Code in
yes.
France,
yes,
as you know, when the father dies, his land is split up among the sons. So, the classic example is Clos Vougeot. Now has 70 different producers of Clos Vougeot.
50.
I think 70. I think 70.
70. Yes, but
70.
50 hectares.
No, 50 hectares,
yes, and
70 producers.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So, and I mean, some own a few vines, some own,
and
in
Pommard we have 3,100 hectares and maybe 200 producers of Pommard.
And some make really great wine, some make marginal wine.
Yes.
Jean-Luc makes great wine.
Yes.
So let's taste the Domaine Passetoutgrain and see what we think.
2009, and with the Gamay we have a good fruit. It smells good fruit, and the Pinot with the elegance. Okay.
Right. Correct.
We have not barrique.
Correct.
No barrique.
No oak.
No oaks.
Right.
No oaks. It's for to have the good fruit. If you have barrique, it's not the same wine.
Well, this wine, the Bourgogne Passetoutgrain, is as Jean-Luc says, 70% Gamay, which is the grape in Beaujolais, and 30% Pinot Noir, which of course is the grape in other red Burgundies, the greatest red wines in the world. This 2009 is a very great vintage.
Yes.
Très beau Médecine. For white, red, everything. It's spectacular.
Yes, it's not vintage for make the bottle in the cellar for 20 years, but it's very nice and very good to taste between 4 and 10 years maximum.
This one.
For the Passetoutgrain, no. For the Passetoutgrain, it's beautiful. No.
Right.
Beautiful.
It's what we remarked on last night in the tasting was The Gamay, you get the softness, the fruitiness, the juiciness from the Gamay, a little bit of minerality from the granite in Beaujolais, and nice acidity. In the Pinot Noir, you get richer, more feminine fruit, a little more elegance, a little round red fruit flavors.
Yes.
And it quite honestly tastes a lot like cranberries.
And we make the maceration with only 7 days, not more.
Short, cold maceration?
For the maceration,
Yeah.
7 days.
7, so
Yes.
so short.
And, yes, it's short. And I don't want to have more tannins. Okay.
So it's a wine for immediate enjoyment. Sure, if you open it tonight, you will be ecstatic with it. It's juicy, it's flavorful, lots of fruit. The emphasis is on the fruit.
Yes, like
There's obviously, as he said, no oak. I really, what I've historically in my business told people that I think the best wine for Thanksgiving is Cru Beaujolais. A Renier or a Moulin Avant or a Fleury, but it never really occurred to me that a Passetoutgrain, which is a blend of Pinot Noir and Gamay, would actually be better, because you get everything that you get with Cru Beaujolais, but you get a little bit more structure, a little bit more roundness and richness from the Pinot Noir.
Actually, you can explain. It's difficult for me, but Passetoutgrain.
Well, Passetoutgrain means include all the seeds. So it kind of means harvesting everything in the vineyard, not just harvesting the Pinot Noir or just harvesting the Gamay, just harvesting all the grapes.
It's the history of in Bourgogne.
Right.
It's only in Bourgogne,
Right.
the appellation Bourgogne Passetoutgrain.
It's the only blended wine in Burgundy.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Well, anyway, it's absolutely fabulous. It's absolutely fabulous. You can't buy anything better to have with your Thanksgiving dinner. Thanks for watching. Cheers.